Hi, everyone. It's the How Did I Alone podcast. I'm one of your hosts, David Wayne. To my right is the amazing intern, Amasian.
Hello.
And below her is our astute, should be our intern, Matty. And
Prisoners 24601 apparently.
yeah, you're out in the yard on free time. You only get an hour out of 24 hours.
Yeah, I've been good though.
Good, good. Not biting off the other patient's fingertips. Patient, inmate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, snack time. That's my
So
it's not my pipe.
now that we're here, be sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button and tell your friends about us. Tell your cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Your
Tell your
sister
wife,
cousins?
yeah, sister, cousin. No, don't tell your
sister
wife.
wives, your handmaids.
Just like cousins, you don't want to tell like a brother, sister. That's too close. You don't want immediate family to know that you listen to us. So just tell
That's true.
a little bit distant.
Friend of a friend.
Yeah, hit that bell and everything. And Maddie's gonna give you the rundown. All right, that's gay. We're
Okay.
not gonna do that. But Matt's gonna give you. I don't know. We'll come up with a name for this segment.
Right.
So Matt's
So,
gonna basically overview, I
so
guess,
yeah.
what we're.
So we got a couple of topics. We've got my neighbors fighting. We got quad skating. The are coming. They're making a comeback apparently. Um, I'm studying for a test called the T.E.A.S, and apparently Amanda went to the lady doctor and had a weird collect call. So we got some
Well,
stuff
They're
coming up.
two separate
I
things.
was about to say those two things could have been the same,
They're
The
not.
gyno the gyno calling you to, he's like,
and the
hey,
teased.
pay
I
up.
was I was gonna say Maddie being a prisoner, that's actually what the collect call was.
Oh,
Matt, are
And
you really in jail right now, dude?
well, I wanted to know when if you guys ever did get a collect call, who is the first person you think that it would be?
it would definitely be my brother from jail.
Yeah.
Those didn't
Oh,
happen.
from jail? Dude, I
It
couldn't
was a
tell you.
jail call, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maddie, did you
Okay.
beat someone to death with a quad skate? Is that why you want to? Like they're making a comeback because I'm making them popular again.
Yeah. Well, hey, we can just talk about quads first if you want.
No, no, we're going to
No.
neighbors
Okay. Okay.
to the
So
script.
so
Goddamn script.
yeah, yeah. I was like, I said it first.
We're ruining
So
it.
um, I I'm a nosy neighbor. I think everybody is. I think that's everybody's guilty pleasure. Like we're all secretly a snitch because I've really
Well, I think we're all observers. So you happen to observe, and you observe people that are closest to you, and your neighbors are right there usually, and
yeah.
you're home a lot. So
Yeah, are you snitching on your neighbors?
No, but I had the
Okay.
opportunity because that was one of the things because I
I will
because
kick you out right now.
Maddie no mo.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
snitches get
because
stitches.
okay, so my room faces the parking lot, and of course you heard the like because you can hear the fight happening, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's like
there's-
great because you can hear the audible noise outside, and you're
yeah,
like, oh, it's people talking, but then you hear like it get louder, and you're like, the
yeah,
tone changed. I don't know what they're saying.
yeah, right. I was like, are they fighting or are they Puerto Rican? Because there's a big difference. Because like, or they're Cuban, something
You're
like
like, is there any fiesta music on? No,
that. Yeah,
gotta be
or are
fighting.
they Italian? You know that thing. You're like, are they just excited to talk about something? And so it was this chick, of course you say chick, and then these two guys, and it sounded like a brother fight where like they were like picking at each other, but they're just like escalating one another. And so then these two Hispanic guys, but they were like calling each other the N word too, which was like another layer on top of it. And I was like, oh, and so but they were like kind of fighting, kind of not, because it was like that. If you've ever had a fight with your brother, you don't really throw a punch at him. You just kind of grapple and like wrestle with them a little bit, and then maybe like put in like maybe like a jab or something, but not like
I used to
Yeah.
full on
lay
fight
them
with my
out.
brother.
Yeah,
Well, it
right.
usually starts off playful, and
Yeah,
then
but like
somebody
Yeah.
grab
takes it too
public, you don't
far.
just like, yeah, you just don't like asphalt them.
I mean, we stopped fighting when we were adults, so.
Right, yeah, but these are adults too. But
Well, no, I'm
but,
kidding.
but the girl's just like, guys, stop, whatever, stop.
Oh,
And
there's a girl there. Is she like young?
Yeah, they can't be more than like
Is
23.
it one girl and two guys?
Yeah,
Are they fighting over her? You think?
no,
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't.
That would have been
It
good.
just yeah, which would have been even better.
Matt's like, then I would have made popcorn.
Yeah. Well then they they progress. They go into their house or into their apartment, which is like attached to ours, and then but then you hear like banging around, and then them going like, then you hear like a couple more people, I guess, going like, stop, bro, stop, blah blah blah, and then like shit banging around, and then like the girls like screaming, and that's where you kind of I can hear Pie.
Can you?
Yeah.
And
Wait, did you do the movie thing where you put the glass to the wall?
I was about, I didn't need to,
Oh wow,
but
you
you
got
could
paper
like
It
thin
was
hear,
that
marbles.
loud.
yeah, you could hear them kind of like wrestling and like banging into shit, and like the girls like yelling to stop, and so kind of it was kind of walking that line. I was like, do I need to just mind my business, or do I need to call somebody or not?
Matt, you said they're Hispanic?
Yeah.
That's just how they say hello. Like
Yeah.
you're so white from Pensacola, you don't realize they're
You
just
don't
dapping
even
each
know.
other up.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I want to be nosy, but at the same time, where's that line between like,
Yeah.
do I need to call somebody?
Think about that, dude. If they do come out and they find out that you called them,
Yeah, that was the
boy,
thing too. I was like,
you're in trouble there, gringo.
yeah,
You're a white boy. They're not gonna call you the N word. You're now a white boy. You're gonna
yeah,
be a snitch, and it's gonna
yeah,
make
exactly.
you live next to them too. That's not good.
Yeah, they're like like downstairs attached to us or whatever. And but here's the thing, though, one of the guys that was fighting, I think he's like, I couldn't tell if he was like a dwarf or if he had downs. So there was some
Was he
development
really short or
thing.
something?
Yeah, it was like really short and like and overweight.
Are Down
So it's
syndrome
like,
people shorter normally?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't
you
know
can be
that.
tall.
Yeah, but you're not going to be like average height tall. You're usually going to be like 5'2", 5'3". You're usually shorter. And so like
I've known
that
some.
was the other thing too.
I'm very confused by
Typically
this.
you're shorter.
Is this a scientific fact?
Yeah. Typically you're shorter in stature. But usually you can tell by their, there's usually telltale
How
signs.
tall was this person? Would you say?
So he was probably like 5'2". And so
It wasn't Tom Cruise, was it?
just
He
like jumping
lives
on the
in-
couch.
He's like, yeah, I didn't hear him at first, but something like came through the blinds. It kind of blinded me.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the sun reflecting off his porcelain teeth. And I was
Oh,
just
Matty,
like, what is
you
it?
are
Someone
right.
wearing a watch out there? And that's went out there.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's where Katie Holmes was. I guess
Yeah.
that's what the screaming
That's what they were
was.
fighting over, dude.
Yeah, so
Jamie
we're
Foxx. He was fighting. He wasn't Hispanic. He was black, man. Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise fighting over Katie Holmes. He's just like, you're gonna take my girl. I can't really do it.
well, then but later they came outside and they were like, I guess there was like a recap or whatever, and it like calmed down. And one of them was saying like he broke all the TVs, and I was like, oh shit, all the TVs, because you could hear them like blasting it some of the times. I was like, oh, that must have gotten pretty hairy. But like I did the like next level like.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx was like, try watch a Tom Cruise DVD now.
Yeah.
Bitch. It was like breaks the TV. Sorry.
Well, I opened the blinds like ever so much, but I also like opened the window just a little
Of course.
bit so I could hear it. But I was just like, don't say
You're like, I just need to get some fresh 98-degree, 114% humidity air.
Matty's
Like,
that
fucking-
person out on the porch sweeping the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Just hanging Christmas
Yeah.
lights in May.
Yeah, he's just like, gotta get out there.
I gotta make a call real quick.
Gotta go check the mail again. And you just
Yeah.
out there looking in the mailbox, walk
Yeah.
back to I think I forgot something. You check, it's really not there. You're just like trying to hang outside a lot.
Yeah, and Cylon came and like on the bed next to me, and she was like listening in too. She was just like, I have no state.
She's like, something's off over there. I don't know what
Well, my computer screen got broken by an ex we were in an argument. So, I
Yeah.
mean, like
that-
when
you-
when
what, you
tempers
find
get
some
flared,
DMs or something?
who knows
It was
what that
fucking
was.
Tom Cruise, wasn't it? Your Tom Cruise.
I'm not gonna watch Mission Impossible again.
Yeah.
No, that
Oh,
was
they
a
don't like Ving Rhames. Anyways,
Yeah, no, so it was like one of those, it was one of those times I was like, man, this, I'm like getting way too nosy with this, because it was the like quintessential like peering through the
I
blind
love
and
it.
like, yeah, it is like I almost had did
see,
the ear
that's
to the wall.
what's crazy is like because of where you live. I guess you probably like live in a nice, like I guess we
Yeah,
would consider like a nice neighborhood or nice and quiet place.
yeah, right.
Yeah, where I grew up, that shit happened nightly. Like that's normal. What you're talking about. If
Yeah.
no cops came, that's fine.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you just open
That's
the
a good
windows up
night.
and watch.
Yeah,
You
my
just go
first
out
like
on the
apartment.
porch.
Holy shit, dude. My
Right.
first apartment, it was like cops weren't called. That's a good night like this.
Yeah. Right. And we'll see
And then
like
everybody comes out. There's no like trying to be subtle about it. That's the difference because
mhm,
like white people are always trying to like be nosy but act like they're not being nosy, which is
Mhm.
more annoying. It's
yeah.
like we would just be out on the fucking front porch just drinking and like this is like a goddamn show. People be out there with those folding chairs, just sitting out there grilling. They're like, oh, I
Yeah.
guess we're grilling tonight because
Well, that was what I was kind of doing. I was like, I was just waiting for like one of those like, those horror movie moments where like you make a noise and all of them look like directly at you.
yeah, you draw attention to yourself.
Yeah, I was just waiting for that moment where I was just like, ooh.
Your head
Like,
just ducks
yeah,
under.
yeah. But if they saw me and like in front of me, I'd be like, yeah, I was totally listening. No, I don't give a shit. I don't know you guys. I just heard something. I
Right,
don't.
what would they even do?
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, you do the same thing.
Right.
Like, I'm not. I was like, I don't have the phone in my hand. I'm not trying to call anybody. I'm just listening to a train wreck.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
listening to
just
my messy neighbors being messy. And then,
You
yeah,
should start a fight with Bran and see if they watch.
I'm telling you, they're gonna set up outside. They're gonna
Yeah.
be grilling chicken.
yeah.
It's gonna be a whole a siesta, dude.
That's a siesta. They
Yeah.
start fighting. They just take a nap in front of
Somehow,
everyone.
fucking pinata ends up in a
siesta.
tree. Like it's crazy, dude.
That's not what a siesta is, Davey.
Oh, a fiesta. One of
There
those
you
goddamn
go.
Estas.
One of those Estas.
One of the Estas, you know. What's
Yeah,
a siesta? Like a vacation?
yeah. They just start Ford Fiestaing all over the yard.
Yeah, they
Vroom,
come over and
vroom.
pour
Yeah.
Fiesta with like 13-inch gold spoke fucking wheels, and they're all like, you know, they got the
Yeah.
little tweed and the
Yeah,
the headlining or the lining of the car. You know,
yeah.
keep it gangster.
So, yeah.
You never hit switches on your Ford Fiesta bouncing down the street. It's like one of those little tight cars where the
Yeah,
dad's
yeah.
like lifting them up like they're hitting jumps and shit.
Yeah, listening to Lou Bega.
Yeah. Not
I
Lou
love
Bega.
that song.
Be fucking Pitbull or some shit. Or what's the other guy's name?
Yes.
Daddy Yankee.
Oh my god, we need to move on to the next racist subject of our.
Not racist.
Oh, you're saying Puerto Ricans don't listen to Lou Bega?
Or Daddy Yankee or Pitbull. Of course
Sit
they do.
outside for siestas.
No, Daddy Yankee's actually is Puerto Rican. I work with a Puerto Rican woman. She tells me all the time she loves him. She said he's Puerto Rican, but I think Pitbull is actually Cuban.
He's
even
Cuban.
though, yeah. So even though,
Cuban
like,
B.
yeah, I was like, so I'd be like, hey, I'm like, you don't like Pitbull? She's like, he's all right, but you know, Daddy Yankee's PR. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, all right, I guess.
Got it.
Yeah, because they don't
It's
like
brand
each
loyalty,
other,
dude.
apparently.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't?
If you mislabel,
No,
yeah, dude.
Caroline is
Anything
part
like that.
Cuban, and anytime there's anything about Puerto Rican, she's like, ugh.
See? It's so weird. Like I've never. I mean, granted, you ever go to like I don't know, like a white person. Like you're not gonna, I guess, mislabel us. I don't know how to. It's like, all right, so
I get mislabeled all the time.
you do. I get that. But you're like one fucking 800th of a Japanese or something.
One
I'm
iota.
kidding. I know it's more than that, but
Yeah.
what I'm trying to think of how to like. So imagine like you're vacationing in England, but you have like our accent. Someone's gonna be like, "Oh, you American?" They're like, "Actually, I'm Canadian." Like, do you think they're really gonna get mad about
Yeah.
that? You know what I mean?
Baby.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe I would just to have a story that they could tell later.
Would you get mad if somebody asked you, like, if you had just a weird thing that you said and they were like, oh, are you from Boston? Would you get mad?
Hmm.
No.
No, I don't think so.
I would just be like, how did you hear that?
I'd probably
accent
lean
and
into it and be like,
accent?
yeah, I am. Go get my fucking car. You know, I don't know. Just because I don't know. That's the thing that I always like. I don't want to say like, but people out here like Japanese and Chinese people will get offended, or like Filipinos, and like
I
would
don't
get
like
mad. Like
Filipinos.
I went to high school with a lot of Filipinos, and like
I don't
you
like them.
called them like something, like they would get upset, and I'm like, why does that? And they're like, well, it's our hair. I'm like, I get that, dude. You're proud of your heritage, but like they didn't know. Why are you taking it out on them?
Yeah,
You know
those
what I mean?
colors
Like,
don't run.
well, it's probably just because I'm white and I never had to deal with it, so maybe that's why. I don't know. I'm just naive to this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's. Oh, speaking of not being used to, well, like nothing came out of the like them fighting or whatever. So it's domestic violence over. So nothing got called.
Well,
Nothing got
domestic violence. It
reported.
was electronic violence because you said he only broke TVs.
Yes, exactly.
Do you have any
It's
proof
like
that he hit anybody else?
I was. Well, one of them said that he scratched him. I was like, ooh.
Okay, now we're getting juicy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
scratchies.
Someone comes out with like a fucking fillet on their face, like the son of a bitch. My eye's gonna be sore.
Scratchies and smackies. That's what it sounded like. It is.
You're like, oh, do you need me to call the police? You hit him? No, that fucking TV did it. But my brother took care of it. Don't worry. I bent down too fast and caught my eye on the corner of it. That fucking flat screen.
Yeah. So also speaking of awkward, like I did something I haven't done in it's got to be at least 10 years. I went skating, and not rollerblading, because like actually I was a rollerblader, not a quad skater, and so it's probably been even longer that I haven't.
Yeah, you were a fruit booter.
Well, I wasn't like trying to get hardcore grindage off of stuff, Davey, but
Grindage? You weren't trying. Yeah, I hope you were trying to get hardcore food off of stuff.
Grinders?
No, grindage. It's
skating and
Pauly Shore.
Oh.
Pauly Shore in movies are
Another
called
movie.
food grindage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Encino Man. Grindage. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah. With
Anyway.
the weasel.
Yeah, the weasel.
Yeah.
Can't do the fucking thing.
Yeah, I went on a date. We went. Well, I met.
Wait, hold on. So wait a minute. You used to wear rollerblades, but you did an aggressive inline. So you had like the big fucking stoppers on the back and shit.
I think so. Yeah.
That's even gayer, man.
I think that's what I had.
Yeah,
you're a girl. It's a little
so
more.
You're calling Amanda gay? That's messed up.
Matt's like in spandex with elbow pads.
If the hat fits.
Gas can, fucking Oakleys. Like, look at this fucking fool.
Yeah, I had the speed helmet on.
Yeah, dude. And you're out on fucking the boardwalk, like doing it like you're a fucking Apollo Ono in the goddamn Olympics and shit.
He had the long blades.
Puts the one arm behind the back, like leans forward and shit. What's up, ladies? On the bike as he goes by. Like,
look, remember that goes so fast, so like, ladies.
Yeah.
You have to say hi and then ladies on the way back.
Yeah. You gonna see me? You come back all. Take your glasses off because you're going so fast. The wind, you couldn't see. Yeah, like, see how fast I was going? Yeah, I don't know. I get up to like 45. Oh god, sorry. I don't mean.
Depends on the gradients.
Yeah. If I get a good tailwind, 50. No, I used to aggressive inline, but only lasted like 2 years.
You do like aggressive inline.
It sounds like some form of drug use.
Well, that's the way you had to say it. Like if
I used to aggressive inline.
Aggressive mainline.
Yeah, but like when you tell people I skate, they're like, okay, so you skateboard, and you're like, no. And they're like, oh, do you rollerblade? No, I aggressive inline. Like I grind rails and shit. So you had to separate yourself from the regular rollerblade. It's like longboarders and like skateboarders, you know?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to longboard.
I want to see Davey aggressive inline skate, but he's just doing intimidation tactics the whole time. He's like, what?
He just rolls up to somebody. He's like,
dude, I got like my hat on like, backwards and sideways. I used to have my real baggy jeans.
Yeah. The Davey's just at the rink, just like face palming people off to the side.
Oh yeah, that was a thug, dude.
no, do not jump.
Yeah, I had the rent skates from the place which was good. They had like the orange safety.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
wait, did you get speed skates or did you get the potato skates?
No, I got what, the potato skates? Is that
They're
what-
like always brown, have the bright orange wheels.
Oh yeah, that's the one that I had. Where it's like,
Ah,
where it just it
you
felt
wore
like
the gay quads, Matty. What's wrong with you? You might as well just got
I don't have
rollerblades.
what? Sorry, I don't have my own pair, Davey.
I used
What
to.
am I supposed to do?
I know. No.
Buy
Usually they
some?
have. No,
Get
usually
daddy
they
to buy you some.
Yeah, true. On Amazon, they'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah,
No, you can
I
usually
come back
get-
on my shorts are hemmed like way up to my thigh.
Usually you can rent speed skates, and they have like the bigger wheels, the bigger quad wheels. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
People know what I'm talking about.
I
Yeah.
want to go skating now, but I'm terrified.
Like that was
That was
the
too. I
weird
busted my
thing.
ass.
You did?
Yeah. Hold on, Matt. What were you saying? All right. So you did. So you got the quads, and you
Yeah.
hadn't been on quads in how long?
For like 10 to 15 years, swear to God. And I was
Probably
like, I
been-
remember I used to have some sort of balance on it, but holy shit, not anymore. I was,
And this was a date?
yeah.
You went on a date to the skating rink? I didn't know it was a date. We didn't talk about that.
It was like, yeah, it was. I mean, it was fun. I think
Whose idea was it? Hers or yours?
hers, and she got the inline skates, and I was like, oh, I could have had those.
You're like, yeah. Normally I blade, but they're on my size. Mine are in the shop. You're fucking.
Oh my god.
I just picture Matt. I
She
swear
was
to God, like
laughing,
dressed like a
man. I was like,
biker.
"Ah." Yeah.
Dressed like that, the bikers on the fucking 10 speeds, you know, or whatever they're called.
Mhm. Oh
Like
yeah.
fucking Lance Armstrong. You get the spandex on, you're just in there.
Yeah, they go like once every 2 weeks or every other week, and I was just like, well, same thing. But I was just like, like it was like the first lap I had to like kind of hug the wall a little bit because like I thought I was gonna fall.
Was she really good?
She was all right, but they're like casually lapping me because they all had like their own skates and shit.
This was
Oh,
a
it was a
group
double
date?
date?
Well, like we started off a regular day, we went and ate something, and then we met our friends out at the
Is
skating.
this another younger person?
Yeah.
She's 32,
Oh, okay.
No.
but her friends are like in their early 20s.
Oh, so she's like the
So you're dating
recently
me.
hot single mom kind of thing. Like she's a single mom.
No, she wasn't.
Well,
Hallelujah.
she has fur babies,
Yeah, she has 3 kitties.
of course. And so, wait, did you meet her on the Hive?
The Tind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I figured like it's Bumble, right? Is the normal thing, but if it's a groupie, it's the Hive. You just like go out on group dates, right?
Oh, wait, what's the Hive?
I don't know
know.
about
I just
this.
assumed that's what it was called.
I just thought it was called Bumble. I thought you were just calling.
Well, I know it's
the Hive.
Bumble.
Yeah, I thought Davey was just being slick.
No, I'm making up. Like, I don't know. I thought that because it's like a group that you can get like a Uber share or whatever it's called, or
Yeah.
so now you can like get cheaper dates. It's like a Groupon, but through the Bumble.
No, I've never heard of that.
I don't know. It's intimidating enough to go on a person-to-person date, let alone a group date. I don't know that I want to do
I think
that.
it'd be
Yeah, but
like a
I mean, I
lot
don't-
more relaxed because there's other people there.
Yeah. Well, like one of our friends, I think, is a conspiracy theorist, so that was great. And-
Now I'm perked up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
There's,
talking about. We'll get
yeah.
into it.
Yeah, what was that? I think it was like one of the like I'm not getting the vaccine because the government wants to control you. And I was like, oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. And I was just like, how?
Matt's just having fun. Yeah, Matt's like, okay, what are they gonna do?
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Well,
there's 350 million people in the U.S., but they
Yeah.
want to control you.
yeah. Well, this was a
23-year-old fucking struggling to pay college debt back. What are they gonna do?
Yeah,
with you?
they want me.
Yeah, exactly. What are they gonna do with you, young lady?
Oh,
I
you
can't
want me to
even
go
get an
back to work?
internet signal on a road to work, but yeah, they're gonna track you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, real quick, I'd like to formally make a request to Bumble. Start something called the Hive, where it's group dates,
Mhm.
where it's like 2 double blind dates or whatever. I guess not blind because you know the person. So like it's like instead of just like Matty and your friend or whoever that girl is, then like somebody else, and you know what I mean, and you
guess-
guys go out together.
But that makes sense.
I guess you could like we're meeting up at this place at this time, and then
Like they
other
have
people
the
can
Uber-
join you.
Uber Pool. It's called Uber Pool, where you can just like Uber with other people, so it's
Yeah.
cheaper. So
Yeah.
they
But what
even
if
have
you
the
show
Hive.
up to the date and you're more attracted to the other person?
I've
Then you just
heard that
make
that's
it work.
probably happened before. You just
That's
do the
called
old
swinging,
switcheroo.
Davey.
No. You're not officially dating yet. It's your first date on both accounts.
Yeah.
It's swinging training.
No, it's more like first round draft pick. It's not really swinging. You're like, well, we wanted you, but then I got here and that person looked better. He did better in the combine, so now
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up that guy. You did better in college, but this guy's better in person. You know what I mean?
But then who pays for the date?
Well, see, it should
I'm
be
assuming the
associated with the
guys
group.
always do it.
It should be associated with the Groupon.
That's
So,
what. Yeah, there you go. With a Groupon
Ooh.
so
Hive.
Groupon and Bumble go together. So it's a
So many
Hive thing.
inventions over here, dude.
Boom. So we got
Man.
bear bags, we got the Hive.
You can wear your bear bag on your date.
And that's just smart at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
I pitched bear bags to the people at work and they were not on board.
No,
No.
dude, I really thought the Hive was a thing. That's why I said it. Because I knew what Bumble was. I really thought it was like a group. Because you said her friends were there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, you said other people were there, and then that's when I thought in my head. And then you said something about it was just her friends.
Yeah.
There is it says Hive dating app. There is a dating app
Shut
called
up.
Hive.
God damn it. Never mind, Bumble.
I think it's not what you were talking about though. We
Oh,
can
okay.
kick him out. We got it.
Yeah, we'll just overpower the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Skating Rink. I went Saturday, and I did better than I thought as well. Well, I did better than I
Nice.
thought. Matt was just like, "Oh, I'm not comfortable."
Well, I got the hang of it at the end, and then I was like I'm at the age apparently where I have to warm up now. Like that was a weird thing. Was that like my legs were like fucking burning, and I was like, am I not going to be able to skate?
Dude, I did. I got it to where I can do like 3 laps, and then I got to get off and take a break because my fucking legs are on fire. My shins. It's because I'm using muscles I haven't used in how long?
Yeah.
Because when you're skating,
definitely.
you have to balance yourself, and your shins are a lot of it. And I have a lot more weight on me since the last time I used to regularly go.
Yeah.
So it's not as easy for me to just like pick it up, but I could do it. Like I was good. And then as I'm getting first of all, this skating rink sucks because the goddamn floor is stupid. Like to get off the floor, the skating rink I used to always go to, and almost everyone I've been to, there's like a step off, and it's like the height of a curb, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To get on and off
this
the floor.
one did. The one I
I
had.
don't remember that.
This one, it ends, and then there's like it slopes down. There's like a little mini slope, and people would come off and just skate. I'm like, what the fuck? So like I was real hesitant about that. So I hold on to the wall to get off the floor, and I have my right foot still on the skating rink floor, and I lift my left foot up to go step on the carpet part. And in doing so, I guess my right foot slowly crept forward and hit the little ramp, and my feet just go whoop, and then I'm just like bam, right on my ass.
Oh no!
Everyone I went with, I just went with like work employees, and I'm just laying there, and they're like, "Oh my god, are you all right?" And I'm like,
just taking a
I
siesta.
think so. Yeah, god damn it, Matt.
Just a quick siesta, guys. It'll be fine. Can you guys get me a margarita from the?
Somebody give me a drink with a mini umbrella. I'm gonna need a beach towel to sop up all these blood and tears on my siesta. But yeah,
How bad did it hurt?
It didn't hurt at all. That's the weirdest
Really?
part. No, it really didn't. They were like, "You're gonna feel that one tomorrow," and I'm like, "Maybe." I was like, "It didn't hurt," because I was just like, it kind of happened, and I like because I used to aggressive inline. I know how to fall properly. I know how to fall properly.
I don't, so I would fall and like break something.
I tuck the chin. You tuck the chin so you don't crack your fucking skull on the ground, and you keep your elbows in, because if you put your arms back, that's how you fucking break your arm and Tom Segura yourself.
From
so you have
100%.
to like you have to know how to properly fall. And I just kind of went whoop, and I just shocked right into that mode. And when I landed, I was just like, I kind of sat up, and I'm like, and they're like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And everyone's asking me. I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, I think I'm pretty good. And then I just kind of laid against the wall, and people were like, "Are you?" No, I mean, I went like full on skates, like straight on my ass,
like cartoon.
And I keep my phone in my back pocket, but I was keeping it in my front pocket. Thank God, or that iPhone would have been a million pieces, my friend.
Do they have cameras at this skating rink?
I don't know, probably.
Like, could we ask them for footage?
Maybe if they record. I mean, dude, I was surprised. It was Saturday night, and there was like not many people there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, dude, kids don't go skating anymore. I was like, my rink on a Saturday, dude, it was packed on the weekends.
Yeah.
But we didn't have, you get tired of playing Sega. We didn't have fucking Xbox Live and all that shit,
Yeah. Were there people in the middle just like free skating, just like
Yeah, they go in the
doing
little
weird
square
shit?
in the middle and they're like doing 360s and practicing all this shit. And
Yeah, yeah, because I didn't remember that from back in the day. It was
Oh, I do.
yeah, there was
Yeah.
people in the middle just like oh,
Yeah.
just like
I think
popping
my
like
dad was
it's
one
like
of those
dancing and
people.
shit. Yeah, like they're like some of them are really, really good at it, like really smooth and like just kind of like moonwalking it back. It was awesome to watch, and I was like, look at that.
that's how I used to be doing.
So,
Me and my cousin go every Friday and Saturday. I was pretty much raised at the skating rink when I really think about it. Like
yeah.
my parents gave
We
me like
know.
$20. Like, here you go. That's right. First time I ever diddled a right there. First time I ever made out with a chick was at the skating rink.
Yeah.
First time I ever saw tits in real life was at the skating rink, and they weren't even like my girlfriends. It was a buddy of mine's girlfriend who had just had huge fucking and I'm like, this is like, how like some people hit their growth spurts before everyone else.
Mhm.
That's what she did, I guess, because she was like maybe 14 or something, like freshman, and just like, oh.
Yeah.
And I
I
was like,
feel like
I was
this
probably like
is
12. Like they were like 10 or 11. They were like older. And he's just like, and we're talking, and somehow that came up, and we're standing, we're getting ready to leave, and he's like, yeah, he's like, just fucking show him. He's like, and she's like, what? And he's like, come on, it's fucking Dave. He ain't gonna do nothing or whatever. So we're like in the corner. She just pulls her shirt
You're
up
like,
and
I'll
her
show
bra.
you.
She just pulls her shirt and bra up, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go home and jerk off. Thank you. Like it was.
It's etched into your head from
That's
that.
when
I'll
the
never
spank
forget it.
bank began.
I don't remember her name, but she had a sister who I liked her sister better, but she had the better boobies. But she had glasses, short hair, like kind of like to. It's not the Karen cut, but it's like the Karen cut length, but it's actually like the full head of hair, not where it's like fucking layered up, like
Oh, it's just a
like shaved
bob,
in the
like
back.
an
I guess like
inverted
a
bob.
bob cut,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she wore glasses, but I don't remember.
This
her
is a
name.
PSA for children out there right now to
Go
get
to the
back
skating
into the
rink.
skating rink and
Yeah.
diddle some kittens.
This is how, well, nowadays
You're
they can
gonna
just
see
go on.
boobies.
They can go on Child Tinder or whatever the fuck it's called, Kid
Ew.
Tinder or Tinder
I don't
Junior.
think they what?
God, I hope not.
There's a Tinder Junior.
No, there's
Sean
not.
Harper has a whole bit about it. He used to go on it in high school.
What? No way. I can't.
Yeah, look it
I
up.
don't know.
I am looking it up.
That just like in theory that sounds like a good idea, but just in practice, just sounds like all the worst things that could happen are just gonna happen because of like that's how much faith I
Yeah.
have.
I mean,
And
he has a bit about it, but I mean, nowadays kids don't do that. Like back in the day, we had to go in. We had to work for it. We had to go into chat rooms, ask age, sex, location, the whole thing.
You had to vet that shit.
Yeah, and now you can just ask for pictures. Or back then, you could ask for pictures too. But then, not many people had them because you had to have a scanner, then upload that shit to the computer. It was a whole process.
Yeah.
I don't
Now you can
see
just-
anything about.
Really? Okay, maybe it's just for the.
Maybe Sean's just making it up. Maybe that
Yeah,
he's
it could just
got
be
a
I
a
think
fetish.
there was talk of one because there's like a report in the UK, but
Maybe he had the beta. Maybe he was on the beta, or maybe he was just on
Maybe he
Tinder.
was.
Maybe he was just on there, and they all said they were over 18, but they're
Yeah.
probably like 16 or something. And
probably
Tinder doesn't give a shit. They're like, yeah, more users. Go nuts.
they do
kids."
give a shit. They banned me.
Why did you post a child on there?
I've been banned 3 times from Tinder. I just
Tell me about this, please. I gotta know.
I've not told you. I thought we talked about this
No. Well, like
I-
we need to hear it again because I
for
forgot.
for different reasons that I won't get specifically into. But most of the time, if I post a picture of me in a bathing suit, gone within an hour.
Why?
And it's not just like so. Like Bumble and the other apps, they're like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't post that. We took it down." Tinder's just like, "Bye." They just ban you forever. Like you
Yeah.
can never use that phone number again on their app.
Let's say, like, what's the equivalent of Clydesdale legs, but for boobs? Because that's what I'm really
Like cow udders?
I have both.
I was just thinking of a boob. I don't know. I'm not saying you specifically. Matt said, "What's the equivalent?" And I'm like, cow udders are the only boob I could
Like
think of.
how How long
Like
is
for
it?
an animal, because a Clydesdale leg, it's like, oh,
My nipples are really long, Matt.
Oh, I don't know.
I
any
don't know
about
why
that.
Davey knows that.
I don't know anything about that. I was just saying that because that's the first thing. Because like legs like a Clydesdale. When you talk about a boob, what's a cow tit? Like that's like a.
I have 2 though.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Like,
Amanda has 5 nipples.
it's like fucking Total Recall or something up in there. She has 3 boobs. She has one in the middle.
Man, I can't wait to send this episode to people when they ask, "Oh, you do a podcast? It's on your dating profile."
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 5 nipples.
More than
Most I've ever seen is 3.
On each.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, Amanda's got cheeks. Oh, gross. Yeah, I'd ban you too.
No, you only have 4 nipples.
4?
Yeah,
So-
they have 4 dairy cows. I only know
Oh,
this
they
from
do?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Like,
When Edgar's like, or he's like,
that
they're
little
pretty
one.
good, except for that little guy right there. A good dairy cow should have about 4. That's what Pedro says, talking about nipples.
I should only have 4 then.
This one tastes like the cow got into an onion patch.
It's
Stupid.
like fucking yellow.
Yeah. He's like, that's correct. He's like, yes.
I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna attract the
Oh, good.
the breastfeeding men out there.
Farm boys, dude. Just
Yeah.
The baby
farmers in there.
boys.
Yeah, is that what they're called?
I don't know.
I bet you'd be able to post your bikini shots on farmersmeat.com or whatever.
Probably.
They'll be like, ooh wee.
I've never had a problem anywhere else. I'm not
It's
allowed to
just
post
Tinder?
the one picture of us at the gun range because it doesn't have my my face in it, and I'm holding a gun. So every dating app, they're like, no, you can't put that up.
Is it the one where you're like pointing down range and it's just like the side of your butt?
Yeah,
That one?
yeah. Why would I
Good
not
thing.
put that on a dating app?
I don't know.
It's a good
Like,
step. Shows off the glutes.
The quads.
And everything, you know. I can't believe that these fucking hookup apps have acting like they have fucking morals. Like,
Right.
you can't put this photo. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. We're really serious here at Tinder.
I have a picture in my phone of somebody's profile on Tinder, and he is just in tidy whities, and the angle is from down up. That's okay.
Down up.
Like down, like he put the camera on the floor, and then he
Gotcha.
like he spread his legs apart in tidy whities and took that angle,
That's okay.
and that's okay.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
However,
I mean, that's a good angle. He thought about that one.
it
Does it
took a lot of effort.
Unique. It's like an artistic shot. They're like, yeah, we respect the arts here at Tinder.
I want that job
Could've
to
been doing-
find dicks on the internet. Not on the internet, on Tinder.
I'm pretty sure every girl already has that job. Dicks just find them.
That's true. No, but to
Like,
be
I don't
able to
even have
ban
to.
them,
Like, I just have to think about it, and then bam, 5 dick pics. Oh, look at that. They just show up.
that's
Yeah.
true.
You know, it
Let
could
me
be
see if I-
because I had a bikini picture up for 10 minutes, and guys are like, ooh.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Mike, get it.
Dude, that guy looks like great
He works at
value.
Publix.
Dude, he looks like great value Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's like nail gun Mike.
Yeah, nail gun Mike. Nail gun Mike.
Oh my god. They're so some of these are so stupid.
I
I
just need something
screenshot them
depressed
just
there.
for fun.
Yeah.
That I'm sure that got taken down. Go to his profile now and see if it's up. Can you search
I didn't
his
match with
profiles?
him. No.
Oh. I think you just search him. Yeah, now I like Jason. That's what I'm talking about. Get in there, dude. You gotta get in there.
Yeah.
Make it real aggressive with it. You know?
This is dating.
Yeah, you like.
Can't even imagine.
I love fish hooking people on a first date.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, has it happened?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No
Do I-
ponytails, no problem. You just reach around and grab her mouth and just hit it from the back. Stretch that jewel out, baby. All right, well, this turned really awkward.
I know.
Oh,
So
that's Skating Rink talk, dude. You
Yeah,
guys are
it
bringing
just-
me back to my youth.
let's.
Yeah, except for Davey doing, he's like, here's a little song I wrote.
It goes on the note for note. Don't worry.
Is that called like Billy Bassinger? Billy Mouth Bassinger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not what the song. The song was "Take Me to the River," whatever the fuck it was. Throw me in the water. The
So
Billy big badass Billy Big Mouth or Big Mouth Bass Billy or something.
Billy Bass.
Where it would like come off. the
Billy
plaque
Big Bass.
Yeah, he'd sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny.
So dating apps. I wanted to move on to this gynecology thing
Yeah.
Naturally, it's a nice
because
progression.
we still have to wear masks when we go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And I went to a new doctor, and on the
A
way
nude?
home,
Nude?
no,
Yeah.
new.
He at least
I
have
mean,
his
I
coat
am
on.
nude.
Did he at least have his lab coat on?
It was a lady. It was a lady doctor. She was very
Gross.
attractive, actually.
It was Mike,
Like-
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Mike.
Yeah, it was.
He's like, come on in.
No, she's way too attractive to be a doctor. It was weird. But I realized on the way home, I just started hysterically laughing, and I was like, she has no idea what my face looks like because of my mask, but she has seen the inside of my vagine.
Yeah.
Like she's been up in there, but she has no idea what my whole face
Yeah,
looks
she hasn't
like.
seen. She hasn't seen where you ha-ha'd, but she's seen your hoo-ha.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, maybe that.
He's like, did I see you on Tinder?
Oh God, Jacob is beating his bed right now. Come on, why would you know?
That's not the hoo-ha.
Not the ha-ha hoo-ha. He's ripped out like half of his hair. That's what I was saying.
He's ripping feathers out of his
He's
mouth.
so mad, dude. He's punching his pillows.
He said the other day he wishes he could rip his phone into tiny pieces.
Well, if you give him to me, we can go skating. I'll put it in my back pocket. I'll shatter that motherfucker in a heartbeat.
So funny.
I'm gonna take my siesta mid skate. They're like, boom, what was that noise? That's just Dave doing a siesta. Don't worry. We'll settle down.
Don't worry about it.
I know the needle jumped off the record. We'll put it back on. It goes,
Probably wondered
yeah,
how
but
I got
we play MP3 player. Somehow it happens. It's weird. It causes a needle drop on an MP3.
knocked out the aux cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is weird though. That is an odd thing that like they've seen yeah.
Yeah, they've seen my insides, but not my face.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, you could see her in public. At
I mean, I look. I'm not a virologist. Is that the right word? Did I nail it?
a virologist. Yeah, you
A
got it.
virologist, like a viral.
Vaginalist.
No. For viruses, aren't they called virologists?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not one of those. But I'm pretty sure you can catch more diseases from that thing than out of your mouth, right?
For sure. When I cough,
wait,
you
no,
should
no,
see the
those
stuff
are-
that comes out.
From the hoo-ha hole.
Yeah, but that's only. But that's usually sexual. You can't just like breathe near it and it like breathes on you and you catch it.
I mean, you
Right.
can catch stuff like.
You can only get STDs from the vagina. You can't.
I'm
like, get a
pretty sure
common
you
cold
could-
from it, can you?
I'm pretty sure you could.
Yeah.
Next time I get a cold, I will test it.
Yeah,
and
cough
Yeah.
and put it right near Matty's face. And have him go and breathe it in and see what happens.
Perfect.
I mean, we have to be thorough. I'm just saying, for my hypothesis to be tested out here.
So we're gonna test
All the
other
big
one.
words
She's
I
gonna be-
remembered.
We're gonna test the other one. She's gonna be like,
just fart on your face.
Yeah.
This was all a setup for me to fart on your face.
No, that's all doo doo caca. I know that's bad.
no, I meant the other one, the quaif.
Queef. That's like sneezing. It's not a cough. That's just a sneeze. Yeah.
It's not a sneeze.
Oh.
What? You
the
think
vagina sneezing because there's air in there and it gets a little dust particle and it's like and then it comes out. That's a queef.
Yeah, that's what causes that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is just science. I'm just spitting out facts here. All right.
Oh my God, we need to start doing a segment called the Davey Science Facts.
I got my degree at Kensville Family Skating Center in Virginia. All right. That's where I learned all about the females.
Queefs are pant sneezes.
Yeah. Pant sneezes. Yeah,
Oh
all
my
that
God.
friction, get a little dust in there, and
Yeah.
Why do you have a dusty vagina?
I mean,
Wait, you have to put your finger in front of it so it doesn't go chew.
Yeah, someone's like, cover your vagina next time. Fucking queef everywhere. That's gonna be the name of the episode. Queefs are just vagina dusty or
Pant sneezes.
Yeah, that's it. I'm typing it down right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think Davey Science Facts would be a really good segment.
I think so.
Yeah, instead of like a lab coat, I'm just wearing like a butcher's coat.
Yeah,
It's kind of similar though. It's almost too similar. I need to find like a goofy coat.
same results.
I'll get you like a giant oversized stethoscope or something.
Yeah.
Get some
Or we could
clown
just get you
shoes.
that thing that you put on over your head that has a little thing.
Oh, the little
Oh,
reflecty
the-
light thing.
The little pizza cutter?
Yeah.
That's what I always thought it was. I'm like, why the fuck do they have a pizza cutter on their head?
Siesta, Davey.
Oh yeah, you never know when you gotta go wham, slam your head down and roll that across a pie. I'm a surgeon. I cut everything. Bodies, animals. I can
Rugs.
Yeah, I tear up some rugs. You put down a nice fresh fucking little pie right here. Give me a nice thin crust.
Cover your
Slice it right up.
cover your pants the next time you see Queef. That's the funniest shit.
It's ridiculous.
Most of the time when women queef, we're not just like sitting there.
Well, it's during usually an activity.
Yeah.
Where things are being shoved in there, and there's not
Yeah.
enough thing.
So how are
take
we
up
gonna
the
cover it?
circumference.
We don't even know what's happening.
Sometimes it happens after.
You gotta be able to feel it, right?
If
I
you're doing
guess.
Kegels, doesn't Kegels like move shit around and force air out? No.
No.
I don't know anything.
I mean, there's
My
women
whole
that
world.
can queef.
Queef on demand.
Yeah, but that's not normal.
Oh, okay.
Queef on demand. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay,
Yeah,
so
did you watch that new movie?
News-
It's on
news-
demand.
Queen,
I'm
Queen,
sorry,
Queen.
stupid.
Queef on demand. That should be the episode title.
I like queefs are just pants sneezes. We'll see what gets better results in the algorithm.
Yeah, let's poll the audience.
Queef on
We should hear
demand.
the name of this episode: Queef on Demand,
Is
or
this new HBO series?
yeah, the new classy one: Queef are just pants sneezes. Which title do you prefer?
I can't. Oh
But
my
instead of real sex, yeah, we should do like a real sex thing, but it's just me talking about shit. Real
Yeah.
sex with Davey.
god. We absolutely can. There's so many questions I have for you,
I
Davey,
have
that
a dry erase board we can use. I want one of them flippy chalkboards though, because they always seem like really
that'd be good.
smart people, and then have like one of those like giant pointer like
Smart.
pencils with a little metal.
It's very smart people.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you got a flippy chalkboard, you're doing some shit because you're like, I don't have time to erase. I
Yeah.
have to
Did-
flip it over and continue.
Wasn't there one at the comedy compound?
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
Still-
Look how that turned out.
Yeah.
They didn't have
Out
a
there.
flippy chalkboard.
Now they're all millionaires.
The whiteboard.
No, they have a dry erase. I want an actual chalkboard,
Ugh.
flippy one.
Chalkboards.
Okay, like Indiana Jones style one.
Yeah, because you
Or
got
like-
you don't have time to erase. You got to flip
Yeah,
it
the
over
click
and
back one.
continue the Pythagorean theorem or whatever the fuck it's called. You know, on there. And
You know, we're talking about triangles the way we always do.
yeah.
Queefs and triangles.
Triangles, vaginas, they're all the same thing.
Exactly. One's regular, one's upside down. It's the same thing.
They're more of a diamond shape, I think. But okay. Oh man. So, who
Yeah,
would?
but you only focus on the top part. I don't
Back
know.
to this collect call. Who would you
Oh,
call collect
who would I call?
if you were in jail or needed help?
Like, my dad. He's the only one that picks up in my family, so my
Yeah, parent. Just a parent, probably, right?
I mean,
Well, I mean, my mom lives in fucking. No, I'd call Katie for sure.
She would answer.
I mean, if I do it like how I used to at the skating rink, sorry to keep coming back to that, but I'd be like, it'd be like you have a, it'd be like you have a collect call from mom, come pick me up, and then she'd be like, and
Oh
she'd be
yeah.
like, do you accept the charges? No, and then
Yeah.
so
And
I'd
she'd
be
be
like,
there.
she'd be like, Katie will get a thing. You have a collect call from, babe, I'm in jail, Pinellas County, come get me, and then just like that'd be the collect call thing.
So that's not.
The
I don't know.
problem is though, here's the thing: is the hard part is, um, who would you be able to call based on just the phone number from memory? Because I don't think you could use your cell phone.
Right. And that's what happened is, well, I don't know if it was a scam or not. So I got a call and it was like some weird Florida number, and I don't answer my calls. I screen every single call.
Yeah, like what
Even
year
if
is
they're,
this?
yeah.
Text me, you fucking psychopath.
Right. And so it was weird. I forget where I was coming home from, and I was like, I feel like I should answer this. And I did. And it was like a collect call. Do you want to, I was like, hell yeah, I want to know who this is.
Is there
And
gynecologist?
it was not.
Or, I
It
mean,
was like
no,
10 o'clock
were
at
you
night.
coming?
So
Were you coming home from that? And that's when you
no, I think I was coming home
Oh.
from Bark in the Park or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it took a really long time to get, and there was like the charges and this and that, and some guy was on the other end and he was like, hello, and I was like, hi, who is this? And he's like, who is this? And I'm like, bro, you called me. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I think he dialed the wrong number, and I was like, that's your one phone call and you just wasted it on me. that's, that's real dumb. So I don't know if he dialed the wrong number or
Was he in jail? Did he tell you?
no. We hung up after. It was a very short
Oh, that's it?
conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not fun. You gotta keep
But then
that.
I got another call the next day about putting money into like a phone bank, like for this person to continue to call me. So I don't know if it was a scam or not, but yeah, like I wanted to continue having a partnership
What,
with
like their
this person.
what's it called? Commissary? Like,
Yeah, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
But for phone calls. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You can give
Yeah.
them-
So now I'm looking up doing a pen pal in prison. So
I
Yeah.
wanna see you on that goddamn TV show where you marry the
yeah.
prison inmate. One of them actually was in like Pinellas
Of course.
on one of the episodes. Yeah.
It seems like the best of both worlds. I'm not going to
Yeah,
put any money in his commissary, but
Look, I know he killed a family of 5, but he just gets me. And it's like, family of 5 was all women. Yeah, but I'm different. He tells me every time in the letter that he signs with his own blood. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, some of these people are so goddamn naive. I'm like,
I
how?
know.
How does this happen?
So funny.
Yeah. I know.
There was a guy in our county. I won't say it for whatever reasons. I mean, I guess it's public record. But anyway, he was like he killed like young boys, like 8 to 10, and would do things and chop them up, kind of just fucking horrible shit.
Hot.
I think he only killed like he only killed like 4 or 5 maybe, which sounds, I mean,
Yeah,
only, I know, but he killed like 4 or 5. But while he was, so he got life in prison, and while he was in prison, his attorney, she he do like appeals trying to get like a lesser sentence. She actually like left her husband and 2 kids to marry him while he was in prison. She like fell in love with him.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's never getting out, right? Like, he's fucking guilty. We have DNA on goddamn, all over everything.
Yeah, like that Ted Bundy, like Charles Manson shit, where like people fall in love with you.
Well,
Well,
I mean, Charles Manson was like he was a pretty big one guy. This guy was just some random dude. Like, he wasn't. And, I mean, I guess Charles Manson's a regular dude too. But what I mean is that he had like charisma and like all kinds of.
so
He's very.
these guys have game. So you're saying these guys, like these serial
Yeah,
killers?
he
have game.
never killed anybody.
Yeah.
Technically, he could just convince others to do it for him. Like, that's pretty fucking charismatic. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? This fucking pussy couldn't even get someone else to kill these kids. No, I'm kidding. But no, it's
the
just a weird
easiest of
thing.
all of them.
Yeah, I don't understand how people do. They fall for that shit.
It
It's
is a
like,
very weird concept.
It's
Yeah.
like it's not the Florence Nightingale effect because they're not your patients, but you are. In this case, the woman was his attorney or his representative. So I
Oh,
don't
really?
know. Yeah, she was representing him on his appeal, and she left her husband and 2 kids to marry him while he was in jail. I guess during this appeal process over the years or whatever, she fell
Maybe
in
he's
love with
moving
him.
drugs and he's got a shit ton of money. I saw
Oh,
that on
no.
TikTok.
Well, he's dead. He's been executed, but yes,
Oh.
been dead for a while. But like in my office, she came
Womp
in.
womp.
She came in once to just review the cases, and everyone was like freaking out. Like not everyone, but like the old people that have been there a long time, like 15,
Mhm.
20 years, are like, "That's so and so." I'm like, "What? What's the story?" And they told me. I was like, "That's fucking weird, man."
That
Yeah.
is weird.
Man.
So I gotta find myself a prison man now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Matty.
I mean, technically, it looks
Yeah.
like he's in a prison.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I wear the colors well, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna find an inmate, a mate through an inmate.
Yeah.
I gotta find an inmate.
Mate
Yeah.
and inmate.
Yeah, you gotta mate an
Ew.
inmate and date an inmate.
So,
All right.
yeah. So I was, I was. So this is kind of going in a different direction. It took me over an hour. So I'm finally applying to my program to do sonography, and I've got everything under there, but I have to do like one more test, and I actually had to send in my high school transcripts
I have mine.
So where?
Right
to
there.
college. What do you
I
mean?
have mine.
Wait a minute,
Is
you're already
it
in
pie?
college though, aren't you?
Yeah,
No.
mine's pie.
Yeah, well, that's why it's like weird. Is that you have your long boy transcripts?
What's
Yeah.
happening?
These are my transcripts.
You have like 6 of them, don't you? Yeah. So there was like that's like I'm already in the college, but they need my transcripts from high school to for the
Man, she is like, oh my god.
so he has regular apnea. Like what's
For the record, that is not me breathing. That is Amanda's cat. Just so you don't think like Jesus, Dave got close to the microphone halfway through.
yeah, it's like is there something wrong with your epiglottis or your uvula? No, I have to send in my high school transcripts and like I graduated in 2004. And it's such a like it took me over an hour to like find out who I had to go through just to get them sent to the college.
Isn't this the same college that you've already been going to though?
Yeah, I've been there for like a
So
year.
don't they already have your transcript?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh, wait a minute, hold on a second. You are now going to like fucking the specialties part, right?
Right, yeah, the certificate.
You were doing like undergrad stuff or whatever, weren't you before?
Yeah, it's like non-degree seeking.
But it's still the same
Yeah,
college.
but it doesn't matter. They don't give a fuck. The undergrad, you don't get shit for that. So they're like, we'll just take your money. They don't care. And
Yeah.
now he's actually going for the real like well, no, I don't want to air quote it, but now he's going for like the real actual degree or certificate or whatever he needs to get. So they're like, all right, we need to see some fucking credentials, buddy.
Yeah.
That's basically what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're probably right. And
Because anyone can go take fucking English 101. They're like, yeah, we'll take your fucking money. We don't give a shit.
yeah, which that makes sense for sure. Then and then I have to take this other like standardized test. It's called the T.E.A.S.
Why did they name it that?
It
sounds like a new dating app.
Yeah, it's T.E.A.S. So calm down there.
Phyllis teeth.
Do they got boba?
Yeah, it's Earl Grey.
Yeah, we got stash.
Yeah, green. Well, but I have to take this test, and it's basically like general knowledge. But the weird thing is that I'm gonna do okay on it. But me graduating high school actually would do better than me. Like 19-year-old me would do better on that test than actually like 35-year-old.
Well, yeah.
Because they were fresh out, first of all. Second of
Yeah.
all, wait a minute. You were never in the military, so how the fuck do you know anything about generals? Third of all, no, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, it's just general knowledge. Matt just like stands in front of a U.S. flag, puts on a fucking helmet, got with those fucking like horse riding pants on, and has like the bullwhip thing. And he's just out there giving a speech about,
Yeah, the crop.
Patton or whatever. We're gonna go in there, boys, and we're gonna take this
I
standardized
can't-
test. I'm sure you have your number 2 pencil sharpened and at the ready. Don't circle till you see the whites of their eyes. I don't fucking know what the hell Patton said, but you know what I mean. Sorry, it's so stupid. It's ridiculous.
Ladies, get out of the way.
Wait a minute. So Matt, you think you'd be better when you were 19 at taking this?
Yeah.
You said it's general knowledge, so you've acquired a lot more knowledge since you were 19.
Why were you graduating at 19? Did you get held back?
I graduated high school at 19.
Did you get held back?
You're stupid. You
Either
failed kindergarten.
18 or 19. I can't remember.
It's
I
usually
was
18.
College in 19.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think I started college in 19, so I was
Well, no,
like,
he
yeah,
probably took
you're
a
in
year off, and then or maybe he took a year off or started college when he was 19.
Well, no, because you're a September baby,
Mhm.
so you would have been 19 when you started fall semester.
yeah.
So you had to take the test. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's always the thing is like when you're fresh out, you know what I mean? You still have it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like that show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And it's like, yeah, they're asking fifth grade questions, but these kids are actually in fifth grade.
Right.
You haven't done that shit for like 30 years. So how the fuck are you supposed
Yeah,
to remember?
because it was so I was taking like these assessments or whatever, and like right now, like I took one, I didn't review anything, and I got like a 75%. I only have to make a 58.
Stupid.
I know. I got like a 67 on the math or something like that.
Stupid.
You're
But-
stupid.
God, you're so dumb. How would we even let you on this podcast? You're so stupid. Dumb Matty.
Well, when I took the assessment, I didn't use the calculator either for some
Oh,
reason.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I don't need that.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm just gonna try to do it. So see if I could. See
My
if I
teacher
still
always
get-
said that we would never have calculators with us all the time.
Yeah, well, I took it again. And I got like a 90% on it. So I was like, all right. So it's
Is this so you don't have to take like the remedial classes, or you already passed that part?
no, I already passed all those things. Like I have the minimum like class requirements to go through, but it's just like this one other step that they're like, because they go on this, like I basically all my scores and shit get put into a spreadsheet. So like as I went through these classes, I gained a certain amount of points, but I think I'm above the average in the points. So they're like, because it's a limited access, only like 12 people get in per year. And so-
so this is like one of those like specialty programs where you have to get accepted into it.
Yeah.
Did you have to do an internship or something like that?
So as you go through it, you have to like
Volunteer, do some mission
clinical
work?
hours and shit like that. Greenpeace.
Yeah, you have to look good on the resume, Matty.
I have to go to Palestine now,
Did
apparently.
you go back to high school and get your teachers to give you letters of recommendation?
Do you want to come take x-rays of babies?
babies?
Yeah.
Matt's like, I coached. Yeah, you could do that. Like volunteer, help Amasian over there do x-rays.
I'll
Or
teach you how to take
ultrasound.
some
Do
x-rays.
you guys have ultrasound?
We
at yours
do.
then?
Yeah, we can do both.
Yeah, man
Yeah.
showed me the machine. Yeah, which was like really crazy because you're like, yeah, all the vet techs know how to do the ultrasound. I was like, what? It's gonna like this program is like takes 2 years for the certification. And I was like, you can teach me this shit probably like really quick.
A week. You could probably learn it in a
Yeah.
week or two.
We did
Yeah.
a 2-hour course the one morning.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was
But
like,
they're not allowed to go touch human balls or breasts or
Right.
baby or bellies.
breasticles.
That's why you do all this.
Yeah.
But
It's
in
like-
reality, when you think about it, you didn't need to do remedial English to learn this shit.
Right.
No.
Well, at least math. What the fuck am I math? I hit power on the goddamn thing and then I move it around. Like, there's no what the
Well, you
fuck?
have to know math for like x-ray stuff, which you won't be
I'm
doing.
He's
not
not doing x-rays. He's just doing
Right.
ultrasound, right?
But there's
Yeah.
certain measurements and stuff that you have to do.
God, you put the jelly on and then you fucking rub it around. I've seen movies.
You just
Yeah, I'll watch a goddamn YouTube tutorial after this and figure it out in 30 minutes.
I want to make a line of t-shirts
Now-
called Goo Boys.
I wouldn't be able to read them or tell you what the fuck's going on, but I could scan the thing. I could do the little.
Yeah, no, I was like, I'm gonna be
I'm not a doctor. I don't need to do that, right, Matt?
I'm
You're
gonna-
not, you're not allowed to give. You're not going to be allowed to give like what is it called?
Yeah, because I'll probably
diagnosis?
see like what's going on. They'll be like, "What do you think?" I'll be like, "Well, doctor will let you know."
Right,
Yeah.
but the veterinary world, like I could do the same thing as a nurse,
Mhm.
and it would probably take me like 6 weeks. Like it wouldn't be, and
Well,
that's
that's how they
multiple
get you.
species.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how
I
they
know
get
it's,
you.
it's gonna take me fucking 2 years for
Yeah.
one for humans, and I was like, you could probably teach me like hands down pretty much everything in 3 months tops.
Right.
1
And
month for
but
each
they're
thing.
gonna string it out to fucking 2 years.
Wait, are you going to be able to do all of it, or just one?
No, it's just general. And then I have to take like 12 more hours to do it if I wanted to do like cardio or too
He wants
fast.
to do balls.
Yeah, like
Well, that's a. I mean, I remember.
You massage it in with your hand.
Smash this down there. Woo! Got a nice little speed bag going, huh? Just down there cracking jokes.
I'm like, hey, how's it?
Yeah. Put some powder on there. That's
Gross.
nice, isn't it? Nice and soothing. Put this powder on here, buddy. Let me fluff it up for you. No, I just see when he first said he was going, I'm like, we just gonna fucking do pregnant women all the time. He's like, no, they use ultrasounds for a lot of things. I'm like, nah, they don't do that.
I want you to ultrasound an eyeball.
You can't do that.
You can. I've done it. It's crazy.
Well, what does it show?
Amanda French.
I mean,
I thought ultrasounds like showed like the inside of you. It's like an X-ray, but
you can
it's
see
not a
like
picture, it's like a live thing.
the nerves attachments and stuff like that.
Oh, that's why cardiovascular. Okay.
Yeah.
So but you have to get a separate degree for that.
It's a different certification, but here's the thing: if I do general, like if I do like the heart, or if I do like vascular, which is like your veins and shit, if I specialize in either one of those, I don't make any more money than if I just did regular, like general shit.
Right.
And so I was like, well, why am I going to spend more money doing this other shit?
Do you get cool letters after your name?
I don't think so.
Fuck that shit.
It's like Matt Williams, son.
I hope so too.
Son.
Son.
Yeah, like a little like a trademark symbol, or not trademark, but something.
Little TM in the corner.
Yeah,
a little incorporated.
Yeah, Matty Bill's Inc. I'll finally be Matty Bill's Inc. after this.
Right. I only do sonograms. Or not sonograms. What are they called? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I want to start. I want to have my own practice. Just call it Lords of the Goo. Just call us the logs. We gotta call the logs in here.
Like I got fucking barrels of this jelly in the back.
Listen, do you want it ice cold or boiling hot? I don't.
Yeah.
Nothing.
We got different scented flavors. You want vanilla? We got
that's a good idea.
we got peppermint.
No.
We got
Vanilla
eucalyptic.
goo.
Eucalyptic's very soothing.
Eucalyptic.
Eucalyptus, whatever the fuck
That's
it's
because
called.
I'm gonna be doing it on koalas.
No, yeah. No, what's it called?
Little
That
koala
menthol
bellies.
smell. Isn't it called eucalyptus smell? I don't know.
With the little fingerprints.
Peppermints. You're like, yep, chlamydia again.
They're just
Chlamydia again every
They're
time.
just taking the jelly off and eating it.
It's like
You're like, God damn it! I just keep putting more on there.
I'll never get heartburn. It's like the aloe vera.
Oh, the little
Oh my
smooth brain
God.
boys.
That goo it looks like aloe vera, so they'll never
It
get
does.
heartburn. So you're
I
good.
used to get it in a big like container, not a
Industrial
container,
size
like
barrel
a
that I'm
bag.
talking about,
It's
yeah.
like a bag.
The bear
You
bag.
could like slap it. Yeah.
A bag of vera.
You just slap it.
Yeah, just put it on the lady belly. Just
I used to sneak it into concerts.
That's how you apply it.
Belly.
You just squeeze
Anybody
it.
need any aloe vera? I got fresh aloe vera out the bag. They're like selling it at concerts.
yeah. So the patient's acting out. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand.
I can't wait for you to graduate. I could be like, first person, you slap the gel on, $100.
You gotta film it.
Yeah, you have to film it. I'm not taking you for your word.
Oh, but he's so fucking funny.
That would be really great.
Yeah. So I got that. Like but it's really hard to study for this test because like since I'm already getting like passing scores, I don't want to fucking study for this shit.
Dude, I picture Matt right now just doing like the first like pregnant woman that he has. He's just like, you hear that? That's your baby boy. Hear that heartbeat? That's your life. Like I don't know. It's just like you're just like really like overly enthusiastic about it.
Oh, just like
Like,
Bob
this guy's
Ross.
creeping me out. I need to fucking...
Hi.
Yeah.
We're just gonna take a look inside. Okay.
We're just
Take
gonna
a deep breath.
Gross.
We're just gonna
Stop.
spread some happy little goo. Look at that happy goo. And you put the thing on there, goo goo, and you hear the doo doo.
Do you have to learn the internal one too?
Fuck if I know.
I might go to school for this. Wait, what's the internal one?
Yeah, there's a wand that
Is that the one that goes in the vagina?
yeah, and you have to put a condom on it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what your gynecologist did?
Not this time. I've had them done, but
They just
No.
pull out a probe and they start fishing for gold?
no,
Yeah.
it's to look at your uterus. That's early on in a pregnancy. That's what they use
I'll be
instead
like,
of the
"Ma'am,
wand
I
on the
need you-
belly.
I need you to work with me. It's uterus, not just you.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, John Jacobs. I love you, Matt. However,
My ha ha hoo ha ain't so bad now, is it?
Yeah, the hoo-ha goes the hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
you're canceled.
That's ridiculous. I didn't know they did. Oh, so that's how they do it before? They just put the little thingy on the belly? They never showed that in movies.
Right. Because, yeah, they don't tell you about that either until you have to have it done.
Yeah,
And
so I'm
then
like,
they're
hey, how's
They
it
just come
going?
in with this giant thing. And you're like, what is that? And they're like biting off a
It's like-
magnum. You're like,
Yeah.
excuse me.
yeah. The first time I heard, like, I don't know
You're
what
like,
they're
wait a minute,
called,
did I
internal ultrasound, I was like,
Yeah, you're like, I signed something in the office. It just wasn't like a release thing. This isn't a movie, is it? Like, what are we shooting right now? It's called like a giant probe or whatever.
it is very strange.
I'll be like, mwah, mwah.
Yeah, Matt can be doing the sound. Yeah, exactly. Dude.
Stop.
We're gonna have to take a look at your younglings.
Schwartz is as big as mine. It's like,
Yeah, it's gonna shank out like a
Yes.
riot police baton.
yeah.
I just want to be a fly on the wall the first time you have to take it out and put the little condom on with a straight face. Because, like, I know you so well that, like, watching you do it and you're just like,
He's gonna look over and
I
raise
get
his
afraid.
I can't.
eyebrows. There's gonna be something. He's gonna look at me like,
he's
Or,
going to
like,
have to
wink.
face
Yeah.
away from them to do it. So he
Yeah,
can
he's gonna
laugh.
turn his back to him, but you're just gonna see him shaking and be like, "Sir, are you all right?"
Are you having a
God.
seizure?
I'm good. You're just like laughing as you put the little.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be funny.
That's gonna be so
Matt's very
good.
professional. All right, when you get in that, we laugh about it now, but when you're in that situation, you know, you gotta.
Yeah, I'll be like, man, we gotta take a look inside that vagiwana for us.
All right. Who's got plugs?
We pull out the Queef 2000 and just shove it up there.
The Queef Whisperer.
Yes. That's your nickname, Queef Whisperer.
Oh my
Son.
god.
Yeah.
QWS. That's the name of your company. Queef Whisperer Sonograms. Only does internal. That's it.
Oh my god.
Mr. Williams, have you been giving every female patient rectal internal?
They come in for an echo and you're like, no, we gotta go up.
Yeah. You're going in, baby. Hey, sir, I'm like 7 months pregnant. Well, it's time to go jousting.
I was like, listen,
I better hope your son can dodge, motherfucker, because it's coming in.
I'm the only one. Oh my god. I'm the only person with a two-pronged.
so ridiculous.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
Excuse me, man. We gotta get inside there.
All right, yeah,
That's how bad. That's how bad porn is made.
Yeah, exactly. This weekend, I am going to be at Snappa's with, apparently I just found out today, well, Chris Cope is headlining and featuring Kyle Roos.
Ooh, vile.
So that's going to be a good show. 3 big white dudes. You don't want to miss it.
The weight should be
If I know anything, well, Kyle's not that big anymore. He's lost weight. But
Coke.
big white dudes with beards are generally a good hang.
BWDs. Big white
You want to be
dudes.
there.
Saturday, what time?
Friday and Saturday. Show at 7 and 9:30 both nights.
Bam.
Great.
And then June 2nd, I'm going to be at the Ditch Plains Bar and Grill or Surf Bar. Ditch Plains Surf Bar, which is attached to the Lucky Dill.
Ditch, please.
Water. That's a
Ditch,
Wednesday.
please.
I'm doing 30 minutes.
Damn.
Old Clarky Brooks there. It's going to be fun. It's outside, but
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, but Lucky Dill is so good.
yeah, but they close at 9 and the show starts at 9.
Fuck.
That's the whole point. So you can come
That
early and eat and then stay for the show outside.
Okay.
So go to eat at like 7:38, and then by the time you get done eating, the show will start
7:38.
outside. And they have a bar there.
It's a
so
very
you're still gonna be
specific
able
time to get
food.
there.
You're just not going to get Lucky Dill food. You're going to get like bar food. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's good.
And then June 10th, Bayboro Brewing Company. That's going to be fun as well. Me, I don't remember who's all on it, but me, Farzan, and JJ, and that's all. That's all you need.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you need to know.
The gang. No, there's other people that are great. I think Chris Coon's on it, and
Gross.
Bob Holden. He's cool. I don't remember who else. I'm horrible, but that's not till the 10th. You'll hear about that next week again. I want to thank you once again for tuning in and listening to your favorite podcast.
Cover your pants sneezes.
Yeah, I guarantee you, there's no other podcast covering queefs the way we did.
Cover your crotches, ladies.
Think about it. We talked about fighting neighbors, so domestic disturbance. Talked about the skating rink.
Collect calls.
Tinder, collect calls.
Matty
teasing women with his wand. Queefs are just pant sneezes. I mean, we covered everything.
Yeah.
On the whole spectrum. So.
Yeah.
Tune in for more.
That's right. Subscribe.
Every week.
Sure.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.